Where you going? You hiding? Are you hiding back there? What you looking for? Trying to flush something out? Trying to find a coon or a dove or a quail or something hiding up in there? You can flush him out? Man, it is hot, 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 hot. Whew. We're back down. Waiting to get loaded. Yeah, we made it. Oh yeah, surprise, we made it. Oh dude there, he just got loaded. He's pulling out. Yeah, we made it. Yes. Go find you something. Find some shade. Go find some shade. My Lone Ranger mare. And the crazy stuff you have to do when you come to Texas, you know. That's crazy. Anyway, I guess the big reveal. We made it. We got here at 2:30. We had to be here by 3:30. We made it by 2:30. That's how I roll. No, I might have fooled y'all a little bit. When I was showing y'all the temperature outside and you saw the clock on the panel where it said 1:04, that was Eastern time, not Central. So I was a little misleading, I guess. But anyway, we made it in plenty of time to spare. We actually got down to a warehouse just down the street here because they have two warehouses. And she told me to follow her and brought me over here to this one. And so this is where they're gonna load me. It looked like, from what I could see, it was panels, some kind of panels. Maybe they're doing construction or remodeling or something like that. So that's probably what it is. And I did see on the freight bill where it said something about you have to have a crew meet you there to get unloaded and everything. I'm not in no big rush to get unloaded. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking at the load board and there's all kind of. Yesterday now, there was a ton of good loads I could have booked. I say yesterday, this morning actually, because today's Monday. This morning I was seeing loads popping left and right, but I didn't know for sure I was gonna make it here to get loaded, see? So I didn't want to book something back at the house, not knowing if I was gonna get here or not to get picked up today. So right now there's loads going up to Ohio, Virginia, Salisbury, North Carolina. So I got some choices, right? But here's the thing. I don't want to just go home for 12 hours or something like that, you know. If I'm going all the way back to Tallahassee, I'm going to take at least a day off. So I was looking for something maybe picking up on the 16th, which is Thursday. So far, no luck. Everything's either picking up on the 15th or the 17th. So we'll keep our eye out and see. Most likely we'll just go ahead. I hate to pick something up on Friday unless it's got some miles on it, you know. Now, if I could pick one up over in Valdosta, somewhere like that, going to Laredo or San Antonio or somewhere with some miles on it, that'd be awesome. Or if I could pick up something close to the house Friday, but it doesn't deliver till Monday, I can go back to the house and have another day at the house. Ducky, get out the weeds, brother. You're going to have stickers all over you. You're going to have stickers all over you. I ain't going to pick them off. All right, I told you. Anyway, he's going to have stickers all over him. Look at this stuff here. Look at that. See those stickers right there? They're going to be stuck all in his fur. I'm going to have fun picking that out tonight, ain't I? Well, here's the plan. We got about 6 hours on our clock. I'm thinking close to it. At least 6 hours. I think that's more than enough to get us to Beaumont. So I'm thinking we make it to Beaumont, take a shower, maybe get some fuel, wash the truck. Yeah, I gotta wash that truck. And then we'll, you know, of course we'll finish out our 10-hour break, and then we'll start booking it to the house. Because from Beaumont to the house is about minimum 9 hours, somewhere in there. We can definitely make it in less than 10. And we'll be sitting pretty, spend Tuesday night at the house, and then go up there and deliver first thing Wednesday morning. So that's the plan. That's the plan. So anyway, we just drove through Waco. We're down here in Temple. And I was looking around, man. I was like, Is that the Crafties? Is that the Crafties? It looks like the Crafties. No. It's not the Crafties. I saw one of their Instagram posts where they were on Lake Waco. Is that what it is? Some kind of lake around Waco. Anyway, looked like they were having fun on a pontoon boat. Love to meet up with them someday. Hopefully I'll get a chance to meet up with them someday. Pretty interesting couple. We have a lot in common, believe it or not. So anyway, I was looking for them. We're gonna cut across, I think it's 53. Anyway, we're gonna cut across. We'll probably end up on 290 or something like that. Shoot down to Houston, see if we can't get around Houston and over to Beaumont. So y'all come on, let's get back in the truck. This boy's tongue's dragging the ground. You ready to get back in the truck today? You done everything you need to do? Look at that tongue. So look at that tongue, Dad. It's just dragging. All right, let's go get the truck. Let him take a break. Give him something to drink, because I know he's got to be thirsty. All right, let's go. What's up, Duck? Where we at? Palm trees. Oh man, we're already in Florida, Duck. Yeah, we're already in Florida. Leave it alone. Nah, we're not in Florida. We're not in Florida. Where we at? Palm trees. Harley Davidson dealership next door. There's the old Volvo hiding out behind the palm tree. More palm trees. See flags out in the distance. Where in the world are we? Dadgummit. Harley Davidson's right there. Wait a minute. I see something that looks familiar. Yes. I do see something that looks familiar. Don's Specialty Meats. Oh yeah. One of our favorite hangouts. We're gonna get some boudin tomorrow. They got boudin, crawfish pie, etouffee, crawfish pistoles. Man, they got the real deal here. Yeah, we're gonna check it out in the morning. They do breakfast and everything too. So we're gonna have us a Cajun breakfast in the morning. Woo! Let's walk here and walk around a little bit. You can see us right off of I-10, all the traffic out there. Let's see what we got over here. Best boudin, best cracklings, best specialty meats. Yeah. Boy, that's something. Look at that. Best homemade boudin, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Where you at, Dad? Come here. Ooh. Homemade boudin and crackers. Yeah. Check out the rocks. Be free. Let's see what the signs say. Oh, zoom it out a little bit. Attention customers, our governor has ordered all persons entering indoor facilities must wear a mask. I don't see a limitation on number of people that can enter, just that you have to wear a mask. Boy, look at all this stuff they got. Ooh, stuffed quail with pork. What we got over here? man. Chicken and shrimp, sausage, deer and pork, rabbit, homemade andouille, shrimp etouffee, crawfish etouffee, boudin, stuffed deboned chicken. Yeah. Scott, Louisiana. Exit 97. Right next to the Harley-Davidson dealership. And if you're in a big truck or a camper, right there is a room to park about 3 trucks at least. I've seen at least 3 big trucks parked in there before. You just have to be courteous when you park, because you can't get off on that grass. We did that a while ago and like the sunk the trailer. I kept my dry tires on the hard rock, but the other part sunk down a little bit. What you smell? You smell boudin? You smell boudin? Yeah, you smell boudin. So, anyway, we were going to stop in Beaumont, spend the night there, get the truck washed, all that good stuff, and then drive on over to the house. But I got to thinking, I still got 2 hours on my clock, even after I stop in Beaumont. So why not keep going and get over here to Don's? Yeah. And I can wash the truck when I get home. I got a pressure washer. And also, from right here to our house, 7 hours. We got at least an hour of cushion. I think we can make it without having to stop. But we got to stop in Grand Bay to get fuel. So, we will stop, but just quick enough to get fuel and get right back on the road. We won't have to do a 30-minute break. And we'll be home 4:30, 5 o'clock at the latest, because we can't start driving in the morning until 7:30. We got parked at 9:30. So 7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern. So I think we'll be home by 5, not sooner. But good news is Don's opens at 6 a.m. So I'll be up at 6 a.m. Take the boy here for a walk. Run inside, get me some Cajun breakfast, some stuff to take back to the house, and hope they don't nobody tell me to move. I don't know if this business over here is Cesbon, whatever it's called. I don't know if it's open or not. If it is, they tell me to leave. I just pull out, circle around, pull into that lot over there where I know I can park. But I just wanted to park over here because it's well lit. It's a little bit further off the interstate, not so much noise. Because I'm fixing to switch the engine off on the truck anyway. I just letting it cool the inside down real good first. And hopefully, I don't see any signs, no ordinances, no parking signs where you can't park in here or anything like that. So we should be good. Louisiana's a little more relaxed than some of these hoity-toity northern states like Iowa and Alabama and all them jokers. So, shots fired, Jason Perry. Anyway, he lives in Mississippi here. Anyway, we're gonna get in the truck, cool off a little bit. Probably won't eat much, maybe just a little bit of something. I think I got some pulled pork left over from the party. Nothing too much. I don't want to save my appetite for the morning. So, anyway, we go ahead and get all our prep done for tomorrow. So when we get ready to drive in the morning, we leave here. We don't have to stop till we get to Grand Bay. Woo! We're ready to get home. I'm just dreading going through Baton Rouge. Anyway, y'all come along for the ride. Let's see how far we get, where we get, and how it goes. Come on, let's go. Well, we were sitting here waiting for our contact person to come meet us and chauffeur us in, make sure we're at the right spot and everything. And he had said something about backing in off of Osceola, and that's the street we're on right now. And so I don't know. It looks like you can pull in, because I thought he said you could pull in or back in. And so I don't mind backing in. I can do it. It ain't no big deal. I'm backed in off in a little side parking area now. and waiting for him. So I meant to turn the camera on before we got here so y'all could see some of the stuff. But to be honest with you, wasn't a whole lot to see because we just came through Tallahassee on Monroe. If you ever been down to Tallahassee on Monroe, you know there ain't a whole lot to see. But when we leave out, we'll leave out the back way and go back through if we can. And we'll see what we can see going back that way, hopefully. Here, I'll turn it around so you can see some of the area here where they're working. All right, I think we met our contact. Let's see. All right, let's see. Oh, nope. All right, here we go.
Morning, bud.
Hey, you don't need to back down or pull down?
Back down.
Back down? Okay. The streets are wide enough I can back down in here. Main thing is you want to pull up to your left as far as you can, and then swing back over to your right and line your trailer up where you want to go in at, and see if we can get it on one go. And I try to stay in the center once I do that. That way I have enough room for my tractor to swing around. I think we might get it the first go. The only thing I'm worried about is that landing gear. Oh hell no, he done jumped on the side of my truck. He's a knucklehead. Uh-oh, 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 we're getting off a little bit. There we go, we got it back. Oh, a little bit of a curve. I can't believe he's hanging on to the side of my truck. Oh, if he falls off, it ain't my fault. Blocking my dadgum mirror too.
So you see where this card is?
Yes, sir.
The little card back there?
Uh-huh.
That's where I need you. I want you to be on this curb. park along this
back
curb.
into the trailer to go back up in there, or?
Yeah, I'll get somebody to move that cart down there.
Okay.
But yeah, I want you, but like, you'll see my guy down in the back. But I want you on this curb right here.
Okay.
Along this.
All
See
right.
it?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Alright, so he got me pointed in a direction. Alright, we're done. We're getting to roll out. We're headed to the house. It ain't even 10 o'clock yet. Yeah, they're building new student housing. They sure need it. A lot of students come to college here in Florida. Florida A&M is growing. Florida State. 2 great colleges here in Tallahassee. We also have community colleges like Tallahassee Community College, TCC. Ooh, getting out of here. Let's see how it tells us to get back to the house. Heck, it wants us to hang a right instead of a left. I was wanting to do a left, but I better hang a right because the trucking GPS knows better than I do. I mean, I've been through here, don't get me wrong. Most of the times I come through here, it's on a pickup truck, not a big truck. Yeah, there's some of Florida State stuff back down that way.
In a quarter mile,
back over
turn
here,
left on South Adams Street, State Road 363.
Oh. Oh. Well, we are getting ready to roll out. Woo, trying to get the water out of my eyes. The sun's so bright. We are fixing to head over to Cottonton, Alabama, up north of Eufaula. We're gonna pick up our load over there, drop and hook, hopefully, fingers crossed. Won't take long. Boogity, 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 up to Marion, North Carolina, which is kind of off the main path out up there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll get up there tonight. Hopefully they'll be closed and we can slip in there and park like we did last time. and get unloaded at 7 a.m. in the morning and book it over there to High Point, North Carolina. Be over there maybe around 9:30, somewhere in there, hopefully. And our buddy Clint, he's going to put new brake drums, new brake shoes. Maybe, if he has time and I can talk him into it, we're going to replace these. Red and yellow. Not the actual knob itself, but the valves inside. I have a new valve up there. He don't even have to go get one. I already got it. We just need to take that panel off. He can put that on there for me. And because it's kind of sticking, it's not working too good. You can rebuild them, but I went ahead and just bought a brand new one. And what is? Oh yeah. We're gonna see about getting the software loaded onto the display so we can be able to read the code, see what the code numbers are, and then we can go look them up and see what fault code we're getting from our truck. And that'll help us out a lot, especially when if we're clearing them out with that device we bought, that OTR performance reset tool. That'll help out being able to know what it is I'm actually resetting. And then if we have time, one other issue I would like to try to get addressed is my coolant leak. And I've had other people say they have the same coolant leak. They can't see, where's it coming from? I don't see it leaking nowhere. Where's it going? And it's not going in your engine. Trust me, I know where it's going. I figured it out. I got a small drip leak, and it only does it when it's under high pressure. And it's coming out right above the fender well on the passenger side, above the steer tire, and it drips down the fender well and down onto the shock. I can see the little pink streak going down, and that's where it's leaking. What it is, there's two hoses that go this way, and there's a connector in the middle, and then two more hoses that go back. And that's a weird looking connector. I don't understand it. It's plastic for one thing, and plus the clamps are those squeeze clamps. They're not tightened down ratchet clamps. So I'm going to talk to him about that and see if that's something we can get swapped out, and maybe see if we can stop our leak. And but I'm just concerned that the pressure is pushing. It gets so bad it pushes it out there. If that's better than pushing it out and busting a hose, that's what I'm concerned about. So we just need to figure all this out. I apologize. I'm trying to get going good. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, 11 o'clock. We got to get going. Because we want to be in Eufaula. If we leave there by 2 o'clock, we should be up yonder by 9, hopefully. But we're going to stop off if we have time, which I'm hoping we will, over in Donaldsonville, see my uncle for a minute or two, and then book it on to up towards Eufaula. So y'all come on, let's get going. Oh, FYI, the duck man stayed home for this one. The only reason he stayed home is because I'm going to be in the shop all day Friday. And, I just feel bad him being stuck in the truck and us in the shop and everything. So I left him at home. He'll be all right. He'll survive. And he'll be going back out with us when we leave out Sunday night. But we'll talk about that later. All right. Y'all don't go to work. We'll be back later. Well, good morning. I thought I'd let y'all enjoy a little bit of what I'm enjoying. Hope nobody don't get sick. Woo, there's some curvy roads, ain't there? There you go. Woo, this is North Carolina for you, baby. Not only do I have the sun in my eyes, I got these crazy ass curves. Woo! That was a good one. Well, we got our load off in Marion. We were the first one in, first one out, 7 a.m. this morning. We spent the night there at the receiver. We've done that before at that same location. So we're on our way over there now to High Point, North Carolina, to Paramount Truck Repair Service, something like that. I don't know. I know it's Paramount for sure. Anyway, our buddy over at Clint, he's gonna put us some new brake drums, brake shoes, all that good stuff. Check my wheel seals, make sure they're good, not leaking or weeping or seeping or doing none of that stuff. We're gonna see about getting that software added to the truck so we can get codes, and hopefully he has time to replace my air valves and address my coolant leak. And then we're going to shoot down to Dillon, South Carolina, do a drop and hook there, and get our butt on down to Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, boy, Florida. Love me some Florida. Yeah, we got our 6 a.m. appointment down there in Florida early.
In 1.5 miles, turn right on Dysartsville Road.
Hopefully they
Right curve ahead.
get us out of there pretty fast, and we can be home way before lunch, I hope. I've already talked to somebody over there, my regular guy over there in Midway, Florida, that does my Landstar DOT inspections, and I got to check back in with him today and make sure he can still do it for me tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. Today's Friday. It's Friday! Yeah. So anyway, yeah, he can do that for me. That'd be great, because I got like at least 3 or 4 loads lined up, and so I don't know if I can get back down there before the 1st of August or not. So anyway, let's see if we can't get our butt on over here to High Point. Yeah, we're just about up here to where we need to turn to get on
Left curve ahead.
I-40. So
In a half mile, turn right on Dysartsville Road.
y'all come on along for the ride. Let's see what we can get done over here in High Point. Well, we're here at the shop, getting the truck looked at, getting the brake drums put on, brake shoes, and you see that truck right there, that little green one? That's a Landstar. Yeah, he brings his trucks here to get them worked on too. But yeah, so there's a Volvo, 2680, and another Volvo. And you can't see it, but there's a Volvo there, International there, my Volvo, Coronado behind me, a Volvo behind that, Cascadia in the very back, and I think another Volvo over there. Volvo against the gate. Clint's definitely the Volvo whisperer. But anyway, they got the brake drums, started taking those off, found a wheel seal leaking. Thing about it is, I've already changed that same wheel seal twice in less than a year. So this will be the 3rd time it's been changed in 1 year. That gets expensive. So they're gonna look at it and see if they can figure out what's causing it. We got some other bad news. Our load picking up in Panama City Sunday night going out to Gulfport got canceled. That load was paying right at $3 a mile, I think it was, because it was paying over $4 and something gross. So I'm scrambling now trying to find a filler load to fill in between, so I don't have to deadhead all the way out to St. Gabriel, Louisiana. So I'm waiting on a call back about a load now. That'll at least cover my cost of fuel. Because if I can't get out to St. Gabriel, I have to cancel 2 loads and a possible 3rd load that I'm trying to get working on. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Right now I'm looking at a load coming out of Albany. I'm waiting to get a call back about it. So we'll see what happens. Y'all don't go to work, hang around. I'm sure we got plenty more bad news to come. All right. Well, I'm not gonna disappoint you. I have plenty more bad news for you. I also have just a smidge of good news. I say a smidge, I don't know. It could be good news, it could be bad news. I don't know. I guess it just depends on how you take it. Okay, so why have I had to replace the same wheel seal 3 times in 1 year? Why? You want to see why? Check out these pictures, you can see why. All right, so if you look right here in the red circle, there's a nick, right? Then if you look right there at the red arrow, there's another bad nick. And then this is further out, there's another bad nick. Whoever took the other one off didn't know what they were doing. So as I explained, those marks are from where someone else changed that wheel seal and didn't do it properly when they were removing the old wheel seal, and they screwed up my spindle. Now, I'm gonna give some history, quick brief history on my wheel seal situation. Okay, February 2019, I had the front passenger side wheel seal changed and the rear driver side axle changed. Diagonally across from each other, both wheel seals got changed at the same time by Rush Truck Centers. Fast forward about a month. The front wheel seal on the driver's side went out. Had it changed at the TA in Jacksonville. It lasted all of 30 days before it went out again because the person changing it out didn't do it correctly. They screwed it up royally, and they paid for it to be fixed out in Joplin, Missouri. I think that was in April of 2019. All right, right after I got back home, around that time, I went to my local mechanic and said, hey, this wheel seal hasn't been changed yet since I bought this truck. All other 3 have been changed. I'm afraid this one might go out on me somewhere on the road. I'd rather just go ahead and do preventative maintenance and just go ahead and get it replaced, because who knows when's the last time it was replaced. If the other 3 went out, there's a good chance this one will go out too. So I caught myself doing preventative maintenance. That's where I screwed up. Don't fix something that ain't broken, knucklehead. I can't prove it. I don't like making accusations. But the wheel seal had not been changed. I don't know how long, because I don't have all my maintenance history on this truck. But a perfectly good wheel seal was taken off. Another one put on. And in about 6-7 months, it blew out. Another one was put on. And in about 6 months, 7 months, or less than 7 months, about 6 months, it didn't blow out, but it started leaking just a smidge. So that's the one we got replaced today. So we had that one replaced in Effingham, Illinois at the TA, and then the third time was today here in High Point with Clint. Now, as you saw in those pictures, those little grooves and stuff, that was made when he trying to knock that thing off. I'm not saying it was the guy, my local mechanics guy, that did it. I don't think it was he has a guy, had a guy, he don't work there no more, he's retired, that most likely did it. I can't prove he did it, and like I said, I don't want to make accusations that I don't have any proof for. All I have is a gut feeling, and so here are my options. I can put some JB Weld on it and sand it down and try to smooth it, fill in the grooves around it and everything, make it smooth. That may last a year, 2 years, 3 years. Who knows how long it'll last. Or I can get them to cut that part of the spindle off, put a new one in, weld it around. Either way, you gotta put another wheel seal on. Oh, it just gets better and better. Anyway, they took a grinder and they tried to smooth it around the best they could. A little bit better than what you saw in the picture. So I don't know how long it'll last. It could last another 6 months. It could last another year. The guy that does the software updates was not there. He couldn't get that done. So I'm going to have to get that done at a later date. I had an engine fault code. They went in and checked it. Come to find out, I had multiple codes. Everything from low coolant, low air pressure, fuel injector thingamajig. Things that happen in a truck. Good Lord. You gotta carry a fly swatter. Everybody should have a fly swatter. All right. Anyway, and one of the issues that came up, it said excessive wear 6-cylinder sleeve thing. So less than 200,000 miles on a rebuild. Now they said possible, probable, whatever cause of the fault, right? Not that that is what's wrong. So there's a chance, could be a sensor, could be a computer issue. I don't know. All I do know is supposedly the engine was rebuilt. Rush rebuilt it. They spent 2 months rebuilding it. So anyway, all I can do right now is drive. Try to make money, try to get ahead on my bills, and see where I end up in another couple of months. I don't know. I mean, right now I'm looking for another truck. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking. And if I see a truck and I can afford to buy it, I'm probably gonna try to consider buying it. You know, go talk to my bank and say, hey, can we work this out where I can buy this truck? You know, and then maybe make sure, get it squared away, make sure it's super good, ready to go, and then maybe park this one until I can sell it and drive and start back and then drive the other one. And because I'm not going to be in a rush to sell this truck and take a loss on it. I'm not going to do that. No, sir. I'll figure something out, but I'm not going to lose a ton of money on this truck. I've already lost enough money with repairs. So I'm not going to lose more money by selling it and having to eat part of the cost on it. You know, I'm not going to do that. I'll figure something out. So anyway, like I said, I've always been honest with you people. I've always been transparent, and I've always let you know what's going on with the truck, what's going on with me, everything else, you know. So, I mean, I can't control what you say about me or what you think or what you do. Just know that if you own a truck, stuff like this is gonna happen. And you know, if you've ever owned a truck and you've did it for 20 years, or I haven't owned one for 20 years. I've owned one for 8 years, about 8 years, I think, altogether with my ownership stuff. Anyway, somewhere in there. So anyway, but what I'm saying is, even during the 23 years that I drove, I never drove any truck that didn't break down. Even the older trucks would break down. I had radiator issues, I had motor issues, I had rear end issues. Any truck you have is going to have issues. Now, if you've driven a truck for 20 plus years and you never had anything break on it, that's a miracle. So I know it's getting a little excessive with this truck. That's why I said I'm looking at seriously buying another truck. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing. You know, I love what I do. I really do. I love traveling. I love managing my money the way I do. I do a pretty decent job of it. I mean, I'm not in the poorhouse or anything. I love being able to pick when I want to be off. I just love the freedom of being my own boss like I am right now. And I love helping people. I love everything I do with the people on YouTube and Zillow and everything else. People coming over to Landstar and it's just, when I can help some people out like that, I really enjoy it. I mean, it's a really a good feeling. And I love what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna let a truck, a piece of hunk of metal, stop me from doing what I love doing. It's not gonna happen. You can say it's gonna happen, but I know better than you do about me. Trust me, I don't give up. No, sir. you know. So we're going to get this figured out. And we're either going to get another truck or we're going to figure out about this one. I'm going to talk to Clint. We got some issues, some options where, you know, we talked about it, maybe remove the injector and the cup, go in with the camera, look around, see what it looks like down in there, and find out for sure if it is the cylinder or if it's a false reading on the computer. You know, it'll cost me the cup that you have to replace with the injector. The injector, I don't have to buy, just a little cup thing, you know, so it's going to cost me a little bit of money, a little bit of labor costs, stuff like that. But at least I'll know for sure if it's the motor or if it's just the computer system. So, giving false readings or something, you know, because I can't imagine that one cylinder would wear out unless they screwed up when they did the rebuild. So anyway, that's where we're at. That's what's going on. We're still on track to go pick up our load tonight in Dillon and run it down to Jacksonville first thing in the morning. Leave there and shoot over to the house, hopefully, God willing, before our 14-hour clock expires. So y'all come on along for the ride. Let's find out if I can make it home. Well, you won't find out until the next vlog. You won't know until Monday. Yeah. So come back Monday, because I'm done with this vlog. I can't do no more. I'm disgusted about the whole thing, man. You know, just the thought of the engine situation. But anyway, like I said, you know me. I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep going, you know. And I want to thank every one of you people out there that support me, that give me positive comments, you know, subscribing to my channel. We're up over 780 subscribers, I think, somewhere in there. That's awesome. A lot of people watch my videos. The view count and everything is really good. I really appreciate it, man. Y'all lift my spirits. Y'all keep me going. That's why I know this hunk of metal is not going to beat me. Trust me, I'm not going to get beat by a hunk of freaking metal. It's not going to happen. Trust me. All right, anyway, y'all have a great weekend. I love you guys. Y'all are awesome. Trust me, I'm not gonna stop punching.